Yes, Surfshark. The bologna sandwich of VPNs. It'll satisfy your hunger, but no one's ordering it at the restaurant. In this Surfshark review, I'll show you that this VPN is fast, it offers privacy, it unblocks the content you want to watch, and yet, it's not the VPN that I, or most others, end up using at the end of the day. I spent more than 60 intimate hours with Surfshark, and I have to say, I was only mildly impressed. You want to know why I wasn't that into Surfshark? Do you need to know which VPN I recommend instead? Well, stick around. And remember, as always, I have links to the best deals on every VPN I recommend down there in the video description. Those links will also help support my channel at no cost to you, and hopefully, someday, I can stop eating bologna sandwiches. Let's start with the interface. Using Surfshark isn't hard, but it's not as intuitive as it could be. Surfshark uses a scrolling list of servers. There's nothing wrong with that, but I like something a little bit sleeker, a little more intuitive. Take NordVPN, for example. Nord uses a world map. In my experience, it's much easier to navigate to the country that you want than it is to scroll through a list of servers. I mean, God forbid you gotta connect to a server in Zimbabwe or Yemen. You're gonna be scrolling through that list for quite some time. What's that? Oh, it's Yemen? Sorry. Surfshark offers an impressive list of countries to choose from, which is great. But the reality is that most of us really only care about servers in certain countries, like Japan, the UK, the US, Canada, Australia, for example. These are the servers that help us unblock the Netflix content that we want, or help us circumvent geo-restrictions in online games. In other words, Surfshark's massive country list wasn't that beneficial in my experience, especially because they have fewer servers, and I mean a lot fewer, than other big-name VPNs like Nord. More available servers help us avoid server congestion, which can lead to a slower experience when using a VPN. So personally, I'd prefer to have a larger server count overall than to have servers available in more countries. Now, moving on to speed. Surfshark's download speeds were great, and they had low latencies. If I were using a VPN to play online games, Surfshark would be high on my list, even despite its lackluster interface and lower server count. Of course, I tested a lot of VPNs alongside Surfshark, and I found that the speeds and the latencies I experienced were pretty similar amongst the top three. Which means you can get fast download speeds, low latencies, a great user experience, and more servers with a VPN like NordVPN instead. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite testing categories, content unblocking. I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy watching hours upon hours of Netflix for testing purposes. And in this area, Surfshark does pretty well. It unblocks more content in more countries than most of the other VPNs I tested. I was honestly impressed. Moving on to privacy. Again, Surfshark isn't bad in this area. Now, if you want a VPN solely for privacy purposes, you should probably look into a decentralized VPN. Although while they can offer the most privacy, they're difficult to set up and use. So as far as off-the-shelf VPNs go, Surfshark is pretty good. It offers all the standard stuff like an audited no logs policy and RAM-based servers so they're not storing your information. It's also located outside the 5, 9, and 14 Eyes Alliance countries. That said, Surfshark doesn't offer privacy extras like an onion over Tor routing protocol. NordVPN offers this and it makes using Tor much easier, thereby making your data more secure. Now, where Surfshark really stands out is in pricing. If you're extremely budget conscious, Surfshark offers some of the least expensive VPN plans out there. We're talking less than the cost of a bottled water from a vending machine. But here's the thing, VPNs really aren't that expensive. So if you have the budget, why not go for the prime rib over the bologna? You know what I mean? In this case, that means going with NordVPN. Nord offers a better combination of speed, privacy features, and user experience overall. I was able to lock in an exclusive NordVPN discount just for you guys. It's not going to give you prime rib at bologna prices, but it's pretty darn close. Of course, I have a link to the best available Surfshark pricing in the description as well. So whichever you pick, be sure to check that out. Until next time, stay safe out there.